Another thing is those celebrities like Taylor Swift and Beyonce and J-Lo and the whole lineup of all these big stars and celebrities that Kamala Harris had endorsing her and then appearing on stage with her. I think Oprah was there as well. You know, it, I think it created this sense that this was like, it was a part, everybody was partying. Let's party, party, party. It's all about the flash and the glitz and the bright lights and and the big beautiful smile. I mean, who's got the biggest smile, the biggest booty, the whatever. And if that wasn't what she was going after, I think that she made a tactical error with having all of these celebrities headlining with her rather than sort of, focusing in on issues and making herself that central person on the stage who's making an argument to the people of why they should elect her. In other words, she used these celebrities almost as a ploy or as a shield or even a sword in some ways, but mostly as a ploy to say, elect me because I have all these fancy celebrity friends who are really famous and have a big Instagram following or whatever, and people seem to be more concerned about other things like having a president that they trust, having a president whose leadership they trust, having a president who they want to follow off the ends of the earth if necessary, And if you look at Trump's supporters, they would have followed him off the ends of the earth. And if he told them to keep marching off the ends of the earth, even though he's not going, they would do it, right? Because they trust him that much. I don't think all of these celebrities were assuring the electorate in the way that Kamala apparently thought that they were assuring the electorate. I mean, what does it mean that you have all these big stars on the stage with you? So what if J-Lo endorses you? Why does that mean that I should run out and vote for you just because J-Lo is voting for you or Taylor Swift or Beyonce? You know, most people who, I would say the majority of American voters are probably living somewhere in the countryside somewhere. They've never been to a Taylor Swift concert. They don't care that J-Lo and Beyonce have really big booties. And it's not why they show up to vote on election day, right? You're sort of mixing two different things together that frankly probably shouldn't be mixed together. This whole celebrity culture that's very fluff and superficial and brilliant light, neon lights and all the rest of it. And people are really being concerned about the direction of their life, food on their table, jobs to pay their bills, interest rates, inflation, all of these kinds of things, the right to choose and so on. Maybe Kamala could have focused more on that and just left the celebrities aside because already, as I said, she was a non-traditional candidate. She went against the archetype of the white male as it stands. And then you're going to create this sort of party atmosphere at a time when like P. Diddy is in headlines for freak offs. And people are just like, get all these celebrities out of here. We're not interested. We don't really care what they think about, and what their political leanings are, right? They don't decide anything for us. We want to know, can you stand up to Putin? Can you stand up to the other leaders around the world, can you bring to the table a certain your plans for the economy and lowering interest rates, lowering inflation, you know, producing jobs, taking care of the border, all of these things that people seem to care about these days, and so on and so forth, right? And because we're not interested in the celebrity culture to the extent that you seem to be, Kamala. I think that's what the takeaway would be for me for how, I mean, because in other words, I'm asking myself, how could she have people like Lo and Taylor Swift in her corner campaigning with her on the stage with her and still lose? I mean, these people have millions and millions of followers. Aren't they influencing their followers? Aren't their followers influenced by them? And apparently, when it comes to who these people vote for as a political candidate, Taylor Swift, J-Lo, Beyonce, and all these people are the very last people these people, voters are looking to as to inform them of who to vote for.